Hello fellow comic readers, here's Deviant.fun with another video. This time it's a review. I know we just did a preview of this same book, but you must have understood by then that I was so curious to read it. So even though I got it damaged from a large retailer, yeah, I still could read it, so I did. That's what I did, and I'm very glad I did it. So the only surprise for you at the end of the video will be if I loved it or just liked it, how much I liked it. So this is a book by Zidrou and Monin. For you that didn't see the other video, this is how the spine looks like. This is how the back looks like. The character has a shiny feel to it and look to it. It's like it's a stamp. It looks pretty nice. It's a very well constructed book, even though it couldn't handle the thrashing and the transportation getting here. But yeah, but it's a sturdy book, very well built. 5 stars on that. So this is an European comic, and as you know, European comics, much like the movies, like to pick up more serious subjects that deal more with emotion and people and their relations. We are very keen on that kind of stuff, and we get away from spectacle explosions and that kinds of stuff. That's more American style. So this book is emotional. It appeals to your emotion. It is an emotional travel, but it is quite surprising. It was surprising for me because the title is The Adoption, and so you think that, well, the book from the beginning to the end will be about this adoption process. You can understand by the look of the grandfather that he is still in doubt. Should I accept this little girl as my granddaughter? I don't know her from anywhere. She's not from my country, etc. So you would be left to think, like I was at least, that the book would be all about it, but it's not. It's much more than that. The book is actually very centered in this character, one of the GGs. The GGs is a group of 3 old men whose first name starts with G, so they call themselves GGs. The book starts, it's true, with the adoption and the announcement of the adoption that Kinaya, this little girl, is being brought from Peru, where a natural catastrophe has occurred and supposedly her parents died, a lot of people died. And so the son of this this G-man, I can't remember his name. I always forget the name of the characters. It's not unusual. I was trying to see if his wife was calling him by name, but no. It doesn't matter. It's the main character, okay? That's all you need to know. Yeah, so there his son has adopted this child and is coming back with her. So the grandmother is delighted to meet the new member of the family, but the grandpa isn't that excited. He thinks it's a bit of a crazy idea, and he is not very keen on attaching himself to the little kid. So what you'll see here is the process of accepting or not accepting Kinaya in the family, in the country. She is a very cute looking baby. Everyone says that, and she really has a funny face. We'll see her going to school, saying her first words. Well, in here it's English because it's translated, but it wouldn't be. And there won't be much about that, so we'll see the GGs talking about Kinaya entering the life of our main G. Yeah, and they will discuss it. They will discuss other matters. They are a funny bunch of old men, so you'll have some laughs, internal or externalized. That depends on how easy it is to make you laugh. But they're funny guys, and there will be episodes that are quite funny, and that don't necessarily have to do with the adoption. He had a butcher shop. He worked there for many years, but now he's retired and etc. So he's unoccupied. And of course, you can understand from the cover, like I said, that there will be some resistance, but he will fall in love with a little girl in no time. Sometimes the parents can't stay, need someone to stay with her. It happens for a weekend, for example, and they spend the whole weekend with her, and that's when he gets more attached. Sooner than you'll think, he starts buying the little girl presents. He buys her a bicycle, and etc. But then not everything is roses, and I don't want to tell you much about what happens. But there will be some tragedy happening here, and it will happen almost in the middle of the book. So that was surprising to me, that the adoption centric theme would leave the book so early. And then there will be a different travel, starting from here, from this page, or this page, better saying, where you'll see the grandfather embarking in both a physical and also emotional voyage of redemption, of trying to settle his emotions, of dealing with grief, finding a new will to live, and other pleasures in life. In this journey, he meets another guy who has suffered a loss, and they get to bond quickly and very tight, and they suck from each other positive things. They share their dark things from the past slowly. It's not just, they don't pour it out. As their relationship starts to build, they start pouring out the true things about their lives. And yeah, so there's a lot of book here with this second part of the story, which is very centered in G and his companions, and then we see G returning home, and having to, because he understands that, well, his life, there are people in his life that needs him, though when he left for his journey, he thought that the only person that still needed him was physically afar, and so he needed to go there. But then he understands otherwise, that he has other things to live for, other people to take care of, and so he re-encounters himself with himself. That's what I meant, yeah. So, yeah, I didn't like it. I loved it. It's a great book. It's a good example of an European book dealing with a serious matter in a serious way, but with the genius ability of mixing humor in this book, because it's not down-putting. You read it, there's many bad emotions here, things that hurt, but you don't feel negative by reading the book, because the book has a message of hope, of re-encountering love, dealing with loss, but in a very positive way, very, very well stitched. Yeah, this is a great recommendation from us. Not only the book is beautiful, it will look great in your shelf, but it will sit very, very well next to your heart, and it will stay there for many years. I'm convinced of that. At least I'm convinced it will happen with me. So congratulations to Zidrou for yet another great book. This guy doesn't know how to write bad books. It's just a pity that not all of his work is translated either to Portuguese, yeah, I'm from Portugal, or to English. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't happen. It happened with this one. Thank you. Thank you. Who did? Thank you, Magnetic Press, for doing it. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say about the book. Like I said, I don't want to give much. I don't want to spoil it too much. You can read between the lines and understand what happened by the things I said, but I didn't say it clearly. It was on purpose. Sorry if I ruined it in any way. But yeah, it's like I usually say, if a book is very good, it doesn't matter if someone tells you what will happen. It is the way that it's told that will really make it shine on you. So yeah, don't forget to look for, well, not this because we don't have it in stock, but we'll soon have it in stock. But you can buy many other books at Deviant.fun.biz. That's our online shop. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and mostly here in YouTube. We upload lots of videos every time, so reviews, leaf-throughs, and unboxings, etc. But you can find other stuff in Facebook mainly, like promotions. We're having a promotion for new customers. We're starting with humble bundles. You buy more than one book from a selected set of books that we provide you at very special, very special prices. For example, that's just one of the things that you can find on our Facebook pages. Yeah, so that's it. If you like the video and if you like the channel, please like the video, subscribe the channel, help us grow, and yeah, until then, have excellent reads. This is one of those reads, I'm sure, for almost everyone. And see you soon in the next video. So stay safe, stay well, have excellent reads, like I said. So Deviant Fun out in 3, 2, 1. Bye bye.